It's Soapy Morning for Tuesday, August the 14th. It's great to have you here. So I hope you liked that raindrop soap that I made. I had a lot of fun making that one. Today I'm going to make something that I've never made before. I've made lip balms before, but I've never made these. I've put it in a tin before, which I suppose is the same thing. I don't really know. I haven't made these before. But I'm not going to change the formula. It's basically why change, what works. This is exactly a cup and 1 ounce, a little extra, of calendula infused, nope, that's not right, chamomile infused oil. This is almond oil and grapeseed oil, mostly almond oil. And here I have 2 1/8 ounces of beeswax, which I'll be melting in the oil. And I have some lemongrass essential oil that I want to flavor this with, flavor it with. And I'll be adding just probably about a teaspoon, so it won't be strongly scented or flavored. But let me get my oils melted here and let's get the show on the road. So I now have my oil and my beeswax melted here. I'm going to add in my lemongrass. One more ought to do the trick. Doesn't take very much. Hope I didn't bring my little stirrer. This will do. I've never used this device. I bought it a year and a half ago, I guess. It's been sitting in the box with the tubes and the lids and the little shrink wrap bags and all that. Oh, and guess what? I'm having a Diet Coke. I don't drink these nasty things. I used to. I was hooked on these. And I got a free one at Tractor Supply, and it was in my refrigerator. And I was going to make coffee this morning and thought, I'll have a Diet Coke. So I'm poisoning myself, but just for today. And I promise I won't have another one for a long time. Okay. So I've not used this thing. I guess you just poured it on the tray. Wasn't enough, or I did something wrong. Okay, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to scrape all this on the top and remelt it. I think, so he says, right? I don't know what I did wrong, but I did make quite enough, so I mixed up a bit more just so I could get these all filled in, and then I will use the rest of it in tins. The whole purpose of this video was to fill these things up. I'm making just a mess. I know there's an easy way to do this, and I just don't know what it is. I'm sure some of you may. This is the first one of these I've done. I may be overfilling them. I just don't know. I have no idea how this is supposed to work. I don't know if you can do what I'm doing, go back and pour if you've already poured some. I'm assuming you can, because you can with salve and other things. So, oop, I'm dripping there off the edge. So I know there's a lot of extra there on top. I'll scrape that off. I'll put it back here in my container and then pour that into something else. I just wanted to make sure they were all full. I don't know if you're supposed to tap these or do anything with them. I'm going to assume not, since it's beeswax. It's not oil. It's not soap. So anyway, it smells fantastic. It really does. The chamomile, I keep saying calendula. I have both, but not in this. This is just chamomile infused oil. And that with the lemongrass, oh my goodness, it is just tremendous. I've never mixed those two things before. I don't know how, I just haven't. And they go really well. You know, we were talking on one of my other videos about mixing lavender and lemon, because lavender is very, very versatile, and it mixes well with a lot of other fragrances. And you know, calendula and this lemongrass smell like they're meant to go together. They really do. I can't explain or describe the smell adequately, but it has the best of both. It just is wonderful. There is as you well know, chamomile is very, very, very subtle, and lemongrass is a little more assertive, and the chamomile kind of tones down the lemongrass, and the lemongrass kind of brings up the notes of the chamomile. It's really wonderful, and I'm going to wrap my lips around this as soon as it hardens. So there you have Soapy Oaks Farm. You'd think I'd know the name of my own company, wouldn't you? So it's because I actually misspelled it on one of my channels, on one of my titles, or I think it was on several actually, and it came out, I was just copying the error over and over again, Soapy Oak Farms instead of Soapy Oaks Farm. Anyway, sorry, I'm mumbling. So I thank you all so much. You're just fantastic, and I hope you got something out of this. And I'll see you a bit later with a soap recipe. Have a great day. Goodbye.